Next, we will jump start with the OneDrive. How to establish a connection with OneDrive via Power BI Desktop. First of all, what is OneDrive? I believe most of you used OneDrive, right? OneDrive is the Microsoft service, one of the Microsoft services. With OneDrive, you can upload your personal data. For example, you don't have space available in your hard disk. What you do is you go and sign up with the OneDrive at onedrive.com. Okay, you go there in your browser and then you can sign up there. Once you sign up or register it there, you will get the username and password. That is what is your credential. Once you get your credential, you can log into your OneDrive and then you can upload the files from your laptop to your OneDrive. Okay, you can store your file and then you can share it with your friends also. You can store the file, you can share it, you can collaborate with other people once you store the data. Okay, you can share and you can collaborate, and the version control is possible, and also file synchronization across devices is possible. For example, you have an Excel file here. The file you have uploaded it into your OneDrive. Later on in that file, if you make any changes, it will get synchronized automatically to your OneDrive file. Okay. Let's say you have the file name called a.xls. In that, 10 records are there. You saved it and then you uploaded it into OneDrive. Later point in time in your laptop, you are going to, but for that, you need to install your the OneDrive app in your laptop. And once you make any changes, it will get synchronized automatically with your OneDrive thing. Okay. Now the question is, how can I connect to OneDrive? Let's say I have uploaded an Excel file into my OneDrive. How can I use my Power BI desktop to connect to OneDrive to read the data from there? Because in my hard disk, I don't have space. Is there any way that I can read the data directly from OneDrive via my Power BI desktop? Yes, that is possible. What I will do is I will just show you some example for OneDrive. This is my onedrive.live.com. Yeah, the website URL is onedrive.com. Look here, here I already connected with my credentials. You just go to this website and create a username and password for it. In my case, I already did it and I just connected it here, and then I can upload the files. For example, in my operating system, I have some file dim-customer.xls. I just drag and drop it here. It will get uploaded there. Or you have an option called upload files. Look here, it uploaded. If you do drag and drop that itself, look here, uploaded dim customer to my files. And if you scroll down here, you can see that the dim customer file would have got loaded here. For example, Control F, dim customer. Sorry, here modified. You can select this one, older to newer to older. Instead of searching, look here, dim customer.xls, less than a minute ago, the size of the file, and it's a private, sharing is private. Okay, you can change it to public also. Once you make it public, your friends across the globe, they can access the files that you uploaded, the files or photos which you uploaded there. Okay, that is what one of the applications of using the OneDrive. Now the question is, let me do one thing. It is, I have uploaded some files here. I want to read the file from, let's say I have a file called expenses. Instead of that, I will use retailstore.xls file is available here, which is available. I uploaded this file in my onedrive.live.com. I wanted to read the data of this file via my Power BI desktop. Okay. For that, you need to select it here, and then you just go to the next to this file. You will find 3 dots. Click on it. It will open up a menu here, and then here you will find something called embed. Click on the embed. When you click on the embed, you will find the iframe script here. Just right click on it, copy it, and then if you see here, the data that belongs to this Excel file also displayed here. Just beneath the data, you will find the embedded script, the iframe script. Okay. And what I do is I will open up Notepad. In this Notepad, I'll just copy paste this one here. Okay. The next step is, this is step one. Step two is I'm going to do this one again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy only the URL name. Okay, URL link. Rest of them I'm going to. So how do you select the URL link alone? Inside the double quote. Where the double quote starts here, the double quote ends here. Just before this, just after the double quote and just before the double quote, whatever is there, you select it, copy it, and then you can remove the rest of the thing and then paste it. Now you got your URL around. This is your step two. Step one, sorry, this was step two. Step one. What is step zero? Step zero, you need to generate the embed script. And now the step three is, I just simply copy paste this here. And I'm going to replace this one, the embed. I'm going to replace the embed by download. Replace the word embed by download simply. Not everything. Just before the question mark embed is there, I'm going to replace that as in download. And then at the end of this URL, I'm going to put ampersand and okay, app equal to Excel. Okay, fine. So M, okay, double ampersand mistake. Okay, double look here. Here you have EM equal to 2, followed by the EM equal to 2. At the end of the URL, you need to put the ampersand, followed by the ampersand, you need to type app equal to Excel. So why do I have to replace the embed by download, and why do I need to put this one followed by this entire thing? Okay, this entire thing. I just put this followed by this one. Okay, only then Power BI Desktop can read the Excel file from this site. I'm going to copy this and then I go back to my Power BI Desktop. If you click on the get data, you will not find any connector for OneDrive. Instead, you can use the web connector. This is what called as a web connector. Here you simply Control V, copy paste it here. It is not working, the copy paste. What we'll do, right click on it, paste it. Even then it is not. Sometimes, it will happen. Simply you can select this one, copy it, and then go back here. And then you can right click on it, paste it here. It will not work sometime. Maybe you click on OK, it will not work. Nothing is there, and it is not accepting. Okay, what I do is I just select append, I just paste it here. Sometime, it's kind of, a strange thing, but this is how you need to paste it. Okay. When you type something, it is working, but you cannot type it because it has so many things. If you type it manually, it's a time consuming thing. Sometimes it can happen like this. Let me do one thing. So in the older version, also the same issue, even in the newer version, the same issue is there. Okay, what I will do is, let me do one thing. I'm just giving it a try. Now it is working. Sometimes, it happens like this crazy thing. You type a little bit. It's a, trial and error. Even I did the trial and error. Okay. And hit OK. Now it is establishing a connection with your OneDrive, and it is pulling the data from your retail store Excel file. Next to the retail store, click on this, select this one. Okay. Click by, to select this one, you need to click on it here. It's a checkbox. Okay. You can see the sample data. Very good. It is doing a fantastic job. And I'm going to hit the load button. Even in this case, it will show only the preview of the data. It will not show you the entire data. Retail store, see here, the loading data to model 5,343 rows and 25,007 rows. Ultimately, 25,007 rows are there here. And since I already opened this one, which one? The Power Query, it opened that here. On the right side of your data pane, just beneath that, we can see the retail store. Data got loaded. The Excel file data got loaded from your OneDrive into this Power BI desktop. Now we have the customer dimension table. This is an Excel file. And this data is also, this file is also an Excel file, but the source for this one is not from a laptop. It was available in my OneDrive, and sales W04 is an Excel file that was available in a local laptop. Fine, but all of them were considered as a table. And if you want to see the data of any specific tables, go to the data view. And supposing you want to see the retail store, click on it here. You need to select the appropriate table. And we know very well all these files data are end of the day Excel file, but according to Power BI, it considered all three of them as a table. Okay. Now I switch to the report view. And if I go to the model view, you can see something like table kind of view, right? All the tables, DIM customer, sales W04, retail store, all these things appear something in a different way, right? And here also you can find out the data type for each column. For example, if you click on the country here, and your properties pane will get open. And if you scroll down here, you can see the data type here, the text data type. Data type is text and the format is also text. Okay, you can find, likewise, you can find the data type for any specific column, even in the model view. Model view, data view, and even in report view, you can find the data type for any specific column which belongs to any table. Now the question is, we have loaded 3 Excel file data into the Power BI desktop, where these 3 data get stored. These 3 files or Excel file or CSV files, right? This is a CSV file, rest of them are Excel file, correct? Okay. So these 3 files data get stored into your Power BI report file itself. This is called your report file. And these 3 files data get stored as part and parcel of your Power BI report file itself. Okay, I'm going to give some name for this. How can I give the name for this report file? Click on the file and you can click on save. Better you can click on save as, where I'm going to say day 1 data load demo. Okay, fine. So now the file name got changed as day 1 data load. This is what the name I have given it. What is the extension of this file? We don't know. We need to go to the OS. And where did I save it? Look here, again, you go here. In which folder I saved it? Save as dat one, D drive dat one. In this folder, I saved this one. I go to that folder. In this folder, you can see that one. You can modify, something like this. I'll just move this up. Sorry, I'm going to use the, look at day 1 data load demo.pbix. All the Power BI report file extensions PBIX. This is the proprietary extension for the report file. If you save any file with any name, the extension will be PBIX. There is another type of file is there, PBIT. That is a template file that I will discuss it later. Okay. Remember that the extension of the Power BI report is .pbix. Okay. And all the data, whatever we stored it, that gets stored as part and parcel of this report file itself. Okay, if I delete, next question is the interview question. If I delete any column here, will that get deleted from my operating system file? No. The operating system file, in the sense, the sales W04, for example, if I delete the category column will get deleted only from your Power BI desktop report file, but still this column will remain as it is in your data set. Once you load the data into your Power BI desktop, the data will become part and parcel of your Power BI desktop. So we have covered so far how to load the data from a CSV file and Excel file, and using the OneDrive, how we can load it here, we have seen it, right? Next one is the SQL Server. SQL Server, probably I will cover it, the next session, okay? And tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow we'll take a look at the SQL Server. And we have some more time. What I'll do is I'll just show you how to connect to GitHub. We have something else called GitHub.